Hey to be have Leonard here. Green guys and gals, Danjo no Yujo wa Seritsuru. Seritsuru. I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling. I'm not doing this again. Iyashinai. Can a boy girl friendship survive? We're here live, episode number 12. What is up? What is good? We hop into the. Ooh, I like this. I don't know. I like this flower that we have on the screen. I like this. I don't know what to expect in this episode. I'm hoping for good things. I'm not gonna lie, this series has surprisingly started good. Did an epic nosedive of crazy, like episode 3 to episode 9, 8. Yeah, not 8, 9. Like, so we had like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had basically in the series, we had a 6-episode stretch of just pure disgustingness. You could argue 7, because episode 2, you could argue wasn't that great either. I was already feeling meh after episode 2. We had a great start of episode 1 that was like, I wonder where this go. Then episode 2 onward, you can make the argument trash, a complete dumpster fire. And now we got to episode 10 and we had like a little, like we've been on an incline. We're doing good. Oh, okay. Let me get to it. Let's get to the episode. We're gonna begin this. Then we can talk in more detail. But let's hop in this, everyone. Smash that like button. It is greatly appreciated. And let's see what's gonna happen here with you and Himari. Which again, I personally, I just don't care anymore. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad. I'm feeling a little bit bad for you and Himari. And we had like conversation on this from the last reaction. I kind of hope they go the route that they actually have to separate. I would enjoy that. I think it'd be a very interesting, mature ending. And then they come back together later on down the line. I get everyone's frustrations, kind of, sort of, with regards to like what's happening with the adults in the room and how all this seems unnecessary. No, I don't disagree. A lot of this is very unnecessary. This is a stupid show, no offense, but it's a lot of the stuff happening is unnecessary. But I will continue to defend again what was happening with the sister. It is what it is. Let's continue. Looking at chat, I think after episode 2, 3, the revelation that Himari was trash got us shocked. We kind of accepted later, and we're just okay. Yeah, basically. Once after episode 3, and you know what it is? I think it was episode 4 that did it. Because episode 3 established that Himari was trash, but episode 4 kind of confirmed the fact that there wasn't that much redemption for her, at least in my book. So now that she's getting some redemption, it's like, oh, okay, this is really nice. That's good. Because at this point, we accepted, like, she's just, like, this wasn't, like, an act of, like, oh, my gosh, I'm super angry, and this is so out of characteristic for me. Like, no, you're actually just trash. But at least she's growing. And that's good. And I want to focus on the growth, not who she's been previously. So anyway, smash that like button. We're going to begin. We're going to start this episode reaction in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two unrequited lovers. Ooh. Ooh. That's powerful. You're not destined to be. This is over dramatizing it. She's really sad, guys. Real talk, though, you know who's the big winner in all of this? Enomoto. Just saying. I mean, I don't blame them. I'm just saying. What are these shots? I agree, James. And the thing is the fact that her redemption, you're right, was just heavily delayed. That's really it in a nutshell, you're right. We didn't get enough to really suggest that it was even warranted. I don't know. I agree. My boy Makishima. He's like, let's go! Bro's emoting. He's like, let's go. We got this. Disgusting. She's so disgusted. Dang. Correct. I mean, it is, yeah. It's pretty fair to me. Oh, yeah, when Lassus came back in Fairy Tail, that was great. Uh? Interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Makishima kind of sounding like a sim. That's fine. No, you won't. No, you won't, though, Inamoto. You won't win. That's crazy. Yeah, James, I agree at this point. Because, that's crazy. All this stuff in his life, just because he loves Kureha, who's an older woman who probably does not care about him, is what I'd argue. Could be wrong, but... Is he great? To me, it's not worth it, by the way. I personally would choose Himari. Sounds short-sighted, but I'm just saying. Because you love Himari. Of course you're not going to leave her. That was honest. That's what I'm saying. I don't see the difference. Dang. Dang! Correct. Got him. By the way, he's doing this intentionally to provoke him. Got him. Got him. So there you go. That's your answer. So go, man. Good job, Makishima. Good job, Makishima. He actually was about to fight you. You could take him though. Oh, I love how he breaks up the fans. Hashire! It was never like if that's who's most important, man. If Himari is most important, then chase after your treasure. It's like One Piece. The things you treasure, as much as you love doing like your creative stuff and everything, and want to be your profession, it's always been about Himari. Hold on to your treasure and don't let it go. Don't be a fool. Oh, everyone loved it. We can't beat a good a running scene. Yo, James. I'd be. What happened to him? Why is he so? How do you hurt yourself this bad running? Bro, it looks like he was in a fight. No, I agree. It's cringe, but it worked. You know, you needs cringe. And quite frankly, by the way, if you don't get to her before she leaves for Tokyo, you can hop on the train and go to Tokyo. You work, you have funds. It's you. James, to answer your question, it was very nonsensical. Dang. The thing that gets me though is like, how does Himani not realize that you loves it? That's not the issue. The issue is not you not loving you. Oh, this one too? This one's doing it too? It's crazy how like they're just hard manipulating these because like they're not being honest. They're just not being honest with themselves. But that's not what you care about. You literally just told yourself the only reason you want to model is because you thought it could help you. Mm. Eh? Huh? Dang, this girl's diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. And that's the thing, guys. That's why Makishima and Emoto are doing this, though. It's because of the simple mindedness of you and Himadi and not recognizing what's directly in front of them. It's borderline crazy, honestly. Good job. Yep. Aww. That they ignore what's directly in front of them. Thank you. It might be, but I don't think. But it's not. Oh, he's not as beat up anymore. Look at that. Imagine people just watching. Like, if you're sitting up there, James, imagine sitting up there and be like, "Yo, what's happening?" And by the way, guys, we said this, that it would have been cool we actually went the separation route. But they're obviously not going to have it happen. Like, there was going to be conversations that took place that will cause this very scene to take place where she doesn't leave. Yep. Yep. Y'all not best friends. Well, I mean, you are, but you know what I mean. It's more than that. Kadeha? Why Kadeha here? Girl, get out of here, man. Get out. Be gone. Thought be gone. What are we forgetting? Let's just have someone else pay the debt. That's all I'm saying. You could have had that paid off anytime. Makishima? Wait, what? Makishima has the money? He's a high schooler. Where'd he get money from? Hibari paid the debt off. And yes, I agree. This was always stupid because it was like, just pay the debt off. That's pretty obvious. Get him, Makishima. Get him. Got your money. Now get out. Let's go, Makishima. Ooh, that was beautiful. How do you feel, Kureha? You're just a sore loser. I didn't even take your money. Get out. Be gone. Be gone. Why are you kicking his car, yo? Bro, Makishima's still taking the L because she goes with Hibari. What the heck was that? What was... Yo, this is the screenshot. This is the screenshot. The go. This is my screen. This is it. This is the thumbnail. This series is dumb. He bought you out. He bought you out, girl. What kind of massive nonsense is this? No, maybe that's. Ah, I hate this show. No, this. You don't you dare compare Cuckoos to this. Cuckoos is a great series, fun series. Doesn't take itself too serious though. This is just words I can't say because it's not right. Doesn't mean he won't ever do it. Yep. 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 So she has to make you learn the hard way. Doesn't mean you can't open the store, but you gotta change the approach. Mm-hmm. That's why he started to begin with. Never forget. Hoshi! Man thinks he's in Dr. Stone. Wait, guys, my video. Oh, shoot, my bad. Oh, I'll fix it. We're still watching, though. Oh, super embarrassing. Got him! Boom! Boom! Got him at last! It's not a best friend ring. No, please don't take it that way. Please don't. Now tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Do that research. Signifies eternal love. I'm surprised she didn't put on her finger, honestly. Oh, see, now this is nice. Huh? Y'all on school grounds. She can't even contain herself. Oh, that's cute, Whoa, she couldn't, Whoa. What was that? Oh, that was cute. Y'all on school grounds, though. Ew, why are y'all watching? That's crazy. She's super defensive. That was cute. That was absolutely cute. I'm not even gonna lie. Inch? Oh, maybe I'm stupid. Oh, it's just showing the flower. Never mind. I thought the flower was eroding. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm looking at the screen. It'd be crazy if the flower was like eroding and like the love is eroding. But let's not. I don't want to think about that. Let me not think about that. Anyway. Okay, chat. I wonder if Kadea was the typical one-time villain kind of character, or is she gonna come back in the future? I don't know, but I don't want to see her come back. Kadea honestly sucks. All of this was this all like a stupid lover spat? And as soon as everything went downhill, it was just like, Hibari, take me away, let's go. And Hibari's like, yes, man. I'm like, come on, L for Hibari, L for Kadea, get out. These two suck. They might actually, the combination of them actually suck worse than the two high schoolers, because the two adults are acting like high schoolers. Someone said this last part here was anime original. I can see it. I can see it too. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know. I'm curious where the manga lands on this. I don't know. This whole series was just. I think that what we have on my anime list. 6.72. I think this is honestly deserving of a 6.72. I enjoyed the last couple episodes though, I'm not gonna lie, but so people were upset that there were no clear confession, leaving the possibility open that things have just returned to status quo. No, that's not what happened at all. How was there no wait, what? What do you mean? How was there no clear confession? There was very clearly a confession. He told her what the flower meant. He told her he loves her. She's over here cackling like a boy. How is that not obvious? So people were upset that there was no clear confession, leaving the possibility open that things might have just returned to status quo. I highly disagree. It's very clear they're on the same wavelength and they're no longer best friends. I mean, what more do they have to tell you in this episode to not assume that they're not just best friends? This is the fun part about college, though. You realize the most grown-up people act like kids when something goes wrong. You know, I have said this, though. It goes beyond college. It goes into adulthood. That many times, when I think of adults are honestly high schoolers with money. We got money, and we got responsibilities, but we're still the same. Not everyone's the same person they were in high school, but generally speaking, the same type of nonsense and thinking. It's just you got money, you got responsibilities. Still stupid. I agree, sir. If you're naturally kissing someone, how is that not a confession? She even asked if he loves her, and he said, yeah. Like, what? That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm like, I'm all for crushing the show, but be fair. Be fair where fair is fair. Because I hated the whole middle of this series, and that has to be dis. But the ending was fine. And he clearly said he loves her. He even said the blah. Like it evolved. Like, go back. She's literally over here, and he's just like, he says it. He's literally just like verbatim. Her eyes open. Oh, look at it. Where is it? I know he says it. He looks at her. They stare at each other. He legitimately said the words, right? Like, look at the atmosphere. I love you. He says, I love you. Her eyes open up. He's all happy. She can't contain her excitement. By the way, this is actually the thumbnail. This is actually, I think the blue is actually the thumbnail. I don't know. I gotta think of a thumbnail. I think the Makishima thumbnail is the funnier one. But this is cute, man. It's just cute. People just want a Hollywood ending with the sun in the background and a clear kiss. It's just stupid. We don't need it. That's our show. We don't need it. We don't need it. Same thing I said for Shoshimi. Sometimes things are just very obvious. You don't need it. And we don't need a kiss because they already kissed, quite frankly. So that's out the window too. Anyway. Oh no, I think this was actually a very good ending. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The nonsense that got unwound. Honestly, I think the worst parts of this episode were the Kureha and Hibari part. That whole middle part of the episode was absolutely garbage. I think Makishima and Enomoto being actually good friends. Enomoto obviously being the best of the friends because she literally did all this to her disadvantage. And she's the one who convinced Makishima to actually do something, by the way. So she's like the best friend. Makishima MVP easily because he manipulated you and he's been secured the bag. He was just like, this is dumb, man. You want your money? Fine. Then I'll enter a contract. Easy. What do you all give Shoshimi and boy-girl friendship? I gave Shoshimi a 9 out of 10 and friendship a 6 out of 10. Shoshimi gets the very rare 10 out of 10 for me. Shoshimi was perfect. Shoshimi, if you have a series where you exceed my expectations and keep me on the edge of my seat every single week, how do I not give you a 10 out of 10? Shoshimi for me is honestly perfect. There's nothing that I could have... The only thing I could argue maybe I would have wanted is just more. I would have wanted just more. It's based off... Wait, I complain about Shoshimi, but I do admit that there are things way more valuable in a couple than a kiss per se. Remember that confession Bokiyaba? Yeah, the confession was amazing. And the kiss later on, I agree as well. The kiss was great. I mean, remember that chapter? I didn't even... sorry, spoilers. But... remember that chapter? I didn't even really process it. I was just like, what? Like, the best moment is the confession. That is the moment in the series. I give 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Nah, man. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Because, well, I don't know what I would have changed. In order for me to give something a 9 out of 10... That means it was great, but, right? They're like, it was amazing, but there's still, like, what else did we want? I don't know what else I would have wanted out of Shoshimi. The only thing I would have wanted out of Shoshimi is, honestly, to get more content. I got nothing else to give it. And I'm not going to be one of those people like, I don't give anything a 10 out of 10. Nah, man, it's 9 out of 10. Sorry, I mean 10 out of 10. My bad. I would say I give this 6.5. For me personally, if I look at this, and I said my anime list score is probably correct, is a 6.72 out of 10. If I was rating this, I would probably skew more to the 6. 6 out of 10 for Can a Boy-Girl Friendship Survive, and 10 out of 10 for Shoshimi. But for Shoshimi, I wish we got to see more of Urino after Osama crushed him. Why? He's a loser. We don't need any more of him. He was crushed, we didn't need more of that. We didn't need that. I was fine. After seeing him get completely eviscerated and never appear again, I was actually pretty happy with that. I was perfectly fine. I think one thing we have in this channel overall is that we're more romantic instead of physical shippers, if I can say that. Yeah, I get you. That's what I'm saying. I wanted less Urino. I wanted much less Urino. I was like, the fact that he never appeared again, I was like, I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm definitely because there's more to it. There's more to the romance than just the kiss and the physical. Like, it's nice, we like it. It's icing on the cake, but we just care about the emotions. We like emotions here. So anyway, guys, I guess we're done. Good, great. Oh gosh. Oh no. I'll talk about Shoshimi. This is not a great series. I'm sorry. If you are on this channel, I said this for Shoshimi. If you're on this channel, you made it this far, and for whatever reason, you have not seen this series, but you're just watching this because you're watching this. Unlike Shoshimi, where I said you absolutely. Yo, Twitch. I just read that. I was like, wait. I was like, dang, Emil, what? I was like, what did he do to you? Why are you condemning him to that? Oh, man, sorry. I was saying, unlike Shoshimi, where I said, like, if you have not seen these videos, like, you have not watched Shoshimi, you must watch it. If for whatever reason you're here, you've never watched Getting a Boy-Girl Friendship Survive, do yourself a favor, don't watch it. Do yourself a favor, don't waste it, just don't watch it. Once we started, we were finishing it. If you've never seen this series, don't watch it. But if you're watching this video, and you got to this point, and you weren't watching the series, I question you. If you're watching this video, you gave up on this series at some point, however, I would encourage you, if you gave up on this series, but you were watching it, you might as well let it play out, because honestly, from episode 10, 11, and by the way, it's probably because it deviates from the manga, or the source material, as Sarah pointed out, but there's no secret why episodes 10, 11, and 12 ultimately were very good, because that's where it deviates from the story. People who read the story told me it's awful. So the fact that I'm actually happy with the ending is because 10, 11, and 12 deviates. And they actually give you a pretty nice ending. So this is good. So don't go to the source material is what I'm learning from this. And yeah, if I knew this was going to be what it was, I would never have started it. But once you start it and you got deep, you might as well finish it. It's not bad. I don't give this a 3. I don't give this a 4. It's a 6. It is what it is. And now I'm gone for weeks. What? Koi Futugo was way funnier though, because it was frustrating, but the nonsense just killed me. At least it was a better anime ending than Koi Futugo was a worse ending, but it was a better anime. Yeah, I thoroughly like. It was funny. Absolutely funny. I think no, Emil was here. He came towards the end. So I guess we're done. Let me know your thoughts, everyone, in the comment section down below for the final time. Again, I'm kind of happy this series is done. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Wait, Emil, did he not come towards the end, or am I imagining? Oh wait, no, I am imagining it. Wait, what is happening? Oh, sorry. One sec, guys. Okay. I give Shoshimi a 9 because I needed more Jogdo in the first arc. Oh, I mean, okay, that's a fair criticism. I don't fully agree, but fair criticism. 10 out of 10 along Kolu and Apothecary into B Hero X. Fair point. The 1.5 point I take for Shoshimi is because we have too much Urino. You can't do that because, I think honestly having too much Urino in the second half is actually a very fair criticism. I actually think that, honestly, I do think those are actually fair criticism, I'm not gonna lie. He's not wrong. I know I gotta see 2B Hero X. Is that nothing to do? Me not watching 2B Hero X has nothing to do. Oh, I didn't even sign off this video because I'm sorry. Like, subscribe, I'm out. I'm Leonard. Peace. Have a nice day. Sorry, guys. My bad. My bad for those on YouTube. Peace.